The Internet of Things. Every Australian home now has an average of 14 things connected directly to the Internet. That's expected to rise to 30 by 2021. It used to be just computers, but now you can switch on your lights, control your sprinklers, even turn on your kettle. The industry making new things for your home is currently worth just under $380 million. Within 3 years, that'll skyrocket to $4.7 billion. By then, Australia will have 311 million devices connected to the internet. But as Meredith Griffiths reports, every one of those devices can also be a possible access point for hackers.
It's a crime that costs the nation more than $2 billion every year. Once a criminal has your details, they can apply for a credit card, a loan, bank account, passport, even a mobile phone contract in your name.
It's like being somebody robbing your house. Privacy's been intruded on. It's not pleasant.
Scott McDonald was chased by debt collectors for more than 2 months after his identity was falsely used to run up a bill of $1,000 with Virgin Mobile. Police believe a copy of his driver's licence was used to set up the account.
What was a worry about my credit rating and just the hassle of dealing with it. They were wanting a stat deck, a police report, an ACORN report.
Identity crime is one of the country's most common offences. According to the government, an Australian becomes a victim every 20 seconds. Nearly 1 million people lose out financially every year. And research suggests that many Australians avoided dealing with certain companies last year because they didn't like the way their data was being handled.
Well, we all need to be cautious about what's happening to our personal information. It's a valuable asset to us and also to the companies that hold it.
New laws come into effect next month, forcing government agencies, big firms and medical practitioners to come clean if they lose our data or it's stolen by hackers.
If something goes wrong and it's likely to cause them serious harm, they need to be notified as quickly as possible so that they can take steps to further secure the information.
Companies have 30 days to decide if the breach is serious, and if they fail to act, they could face fines of up to $2.1 million.
Welcome to the Uber app.
The Privacy Commissioner says international firms that do business in Australia are covered by the legislation. He's also working with European officials to investigate Uber after the ride-sharing firm concealed a hack for over a year that affected 57 million customers and drivers worldwide. In this country, one of the biggest data breaches happened in 2016, when details of more than 500,000 blood donors from the Red Cross were leaked online. Of course, we always gave out information when we filled in forms for the doctor or for banks, but with the growth of things like apps on our mobile phones, we give our data out ever more frequently, and it's been collected and stored in more and more places. Some question whether these new laws can actually help keep our data safe.
Full of exemptions and loopholes. As an example, for instance, companies that have a turnover of less than $3 million are exempt.
Alexa, are you spying on me?
I only send audio back to Amazon when I hear you say the wake word.
With the growth of voice-activated devices like Amazon's Echo or Google Home that can record what we say, privacy advocates fear not enough is being done to protect the data they store on servers overseas. Security researcher Troy Hunt says any device connected to the internet has the potential to be hacked, even a coffee machine.
I get up early, I make sure the coffee machine is turned on before I come downstairs, pick up the phone, I press a button. And because it's internet connected, I can control it without being physically next to it. Some of these devices are exposing the Wi-Fi password. So the risk here is that potentially an attacker can now connect to your local network and access other things inside your home.
Mr. Hunt says almost anything can be connected to the web these days, from smart scales to cutlery and even dog feeders. His message in 2018 to keep your data safe is to avoid reusing passwords.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Meredith Griffiths, ABC News.